Monday Night Football takes us to Green Bay this week, where the Packers will host the Atlanta Falcons. Green Bay, a big 13-point favorite on BETDAQ, 55 the total here. That's right, the Packers a 13-point favorite, despite the fact the Atlanta Falcons lead their division. Now, I know it's the NFC South, but still, the Falcons lead the South and would host a playoff game if the season ended today. Atlanta's won 3 of their past 4 games. They have a top 10 offense. You can definitely make a case for the Atlanta Falcons here, and a strong case. I mean, when you're dealing with a 13-point number, Green Bay bettors, it's going to be tough to feel comfortable in this game. Even if Green Bay has a 3-touchdown fourth-quarter lead, the issue is very much in doubt, especially when you consider that the Falcons do have a competent offense. They're 5th in the league in pass yards per game, and the Packers are vulnerable on the defensive side of the ball. Green Bay 23rd in total defense right now. But the case of the Atlanta Falcons pretty much ends there. You look at this Packers team, they've won 8 of their past 9 games. They beat New England last week, so pretty much everybody now conceding that Green Bay, at the moment, the best team in the NFL, and they have been especially good at home. They've won all of their home games this season, 5-0-1 against the spread, and they have averaged, get this, 40.8 points per game at home. That's right. The Green Bay Packers averaging just over 40 points per game, and it's not like we're in Week 7 or Week 8. This is Week 14. The Packers have played 6 of their 8 home games, and they're averaging over 40 points per game. What do you get when you cross an offense like that with a defense that ranks last in the NFL in both yards allowed and pass yards allowed? That would be the Atlanta Falcons, and now you understand why the line here is 13. This one could get really ugly. It's difficult to imagine Atlanta slowing down this Green Bay offense at all. Now, you might point to the last 5 games for the Falcons and say, hey, they played pretty well on defense over the past 5 games, and indeed, they've held their last 5 opponents to just 20 points per game. But you look at those last 5 opponents, Detroit, Tampa Bay, Carolina, Cleveland, and Arizona, not a good offense in that group. And again, the Green Bay Packers probably have the best offense in the NFL right now. They definitely have the best offense when they're playing at home. Aaron Rodgers, the front runner for league MVP. So I'd be shocked if the Packers lost this game. And even though a 13-point number is tough to swallow, I have to lean in that direction. Now, early in the week, I leaned towards the Atlanta side here. I thought, you know what? The Falcons, they have a pulse on the offensive side of the ball. They can score some points. Green Bay not particularly good on defense. 13 points, just too many. Even if Green Bay does win this game easily, Falcons could still come through with the backdoor cover. And no doubt that could still happen. It's a definite concern for Packers bettors, but God, I just think it's so tough to bet against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers right now, especially when they're facing what could be the league's worst defense. So I can't lean in that direction. I do have a Green Bay lean in this game. I also like over 55.